Hello, this is Jennifer calling in from Warriors at Ease Operation Remote Resilience. I am a certified Warriors at Ease teacher here in Austin, Texas, and today's 10-minute guided meditation has been designed to help stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your rest and restore response. A lot of times when we start overthinking and getting in our head, it can tend to stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, our stress response. And one thing that's very challenging to do is think and feel in your body at the same time. So, we're going to use some body sensing exercises, some breath sensing exercises to help the mind calm down and give our attention something to focus on in the body to see what effect that has. So we'll go ahead and get started in a comfortable seat. You could also do this standing if you would like, whatever's more comfortable for you. And we'll take a moment at the beginning just to move our shoulders around and our head around and see if we can adjust our seat a little bit or the way we're standing so that we feel a little more comfortable. And we'll let our eyes be softly open or gently closed. You can maybe blink them open and closed a few times and see which one feels better for you. Eventually, let them settle somewhere, and we'll start just by checking in. So, seeing if there's any expectation about how this meditation should go, and keeping that there, it's okay. But notice, how are you outside of the expectation in this moment? Noticing how the body's feeling, not trying to relax anything, just check in any physical sensation that's uncomfortable or maybe pleasant. You might notice your emotional landscape, what's going on there. Out of the full spectrum of emotion that we feel as human beings, which one or couple of emotions might be surfacing this morning? And then check in with the thought traffic. Is it really busy? Is it slow? Just noticing the thought traffic. And then we'll blink the eyes open and we'll start to invite in some mindful movement. And so we can begin by bringing our arms, our limbs out to the side and slowly raising the limbs out and up. Depending on mobility in the body, and we'll just do this really slowly at first. You may notice that one arm may not go as high as the other. Maybe there's something else that might be limiting the arms from moving. So, if you find that's ever the case with any of these exercises, I invite you to visualize what it would be or feel like to have the arms moving in this direction. So we're going to now invite in the breath. So next, inhale with the arms up and exhale with the arms down. And this time, we're going to bring the hands in front of us, maybe down by the belly, and bring them up on the inhale and out to the sides on the exhale. As you do this, you might visualize the breath in the belly, the ribs, the chest, all the way up and out to the sides. And if any of this doesn't feel good in the body, you can modify this, whatever feels right for you. So the arms could maybe go straight out front or maybe do something else. This is all an invitation. We're just looking at getting our attention into the body so you can decide whatever feels right for you. And the next time the hands come up, we're going to reverse it. So we're going to inhale down and let the arms come up and around. Modifying this in whatever way feels good, however you want the hands, however you want the shoulders and the neck. Noticing sensation in the shoulders. So even though the arms might be what are primarily moving, you might notice how the shoulders need to adjust and push and pull in order to allow the arms to find their way around. The next time the hands come down, we'll let them settle down on the legs if you're sitting, or by the sides of the body if you're standing. And we're going to take some movement in the neck. So bringing the chin down to the chest, if that feels okay. On the inhale, we're going to roll over to one side, whatever ear is near that shoulder. Exhale to the center and inhale over to the other side and exhale to the center. So, this kind of mindful movement is really helpful, especially when you might be a little anxious or restless. It can be hard to sit still and just focus on the breath. So, when we're able to offer our body some attention and some movement to help some of that restless energy settle, it might be helpful to invite in some movement before you sit. Or maybe let your practice be breathing and moving. Yoga is not about being in a particular pose, and meditation's not about being in a particular pose. We want to find the way to support ourselves so that we can tune in to what's happening in each moment as we are, meeting ourselves where we are. Then we'll let the chin come up to center again next time it finds its way to center. And we're going to take our right shoulder up towards the right ear and let it circle back. And as that happens, the left shoulder will come forward and up and back. So you can try this on and see if there's any way you want to adjust it one shoulder at a time. And we'll reverse the direction now. Noticing what sensations are rising. We don't want any pain, but you may notice pleasant or unpleasant, a preference for it to be here or not be here. And then we can do them both at the same time. So shoulders come forward, up towards the ear and back. You might even notice the upper back or the rib cage getting a little involved here. All the torso working, and we'll go in the opposite direction. Settling in, you might notice if you want any other movement in the torso or the shoulders, and maybe shaking the arms and the hands a little bit, seeing if there's anything there that might feel okay. It doesn't have to be hard or vigorous, just maybe a little swaying. We'll let the hands settle down again, and you might scrunch all the muscles in the face together. See if you can keep the shoulders relaxed while you do this. It looks a little silly, but just notice scrunching the lips and the face and the mouth. And releasing. And we'll settle in for a moment here to breathe and notice our experience. So eyes might be softly open or gently closed. As you notice the shape of the body and the weight, you might notice where the body is resting, any sensation you feel in the plane of the body that's making contact with the surface below. And checking in after that gentle movement, the breathing. What's here now? Not in an effort to compare necessarily, but in this moment, what do you notice? The general sense of the body, alert or fatigued? Are the sensations pleasant or unpleasant? Noticing the emotional landscape. What might be here now? Does it feel familiar or new? The thought traffic, not trying to get rid of the thoughts, just noticing, is it busy or slow? Then maybe seeing if you notice a pause in between. a stillness between the thoughts before the next one arises, a stillness, a pause between the emotions before the next one flows in. Any stillness or pause between the breath, between the inhale and the exhale. Any pause or stillness between the sensations that arise and unfold. And resting back into the stillness, the pause, just this curiosity. What's here now? Just this. Everything is welcome. As we close our meditation together today, you might take one hand on your heart and one hand on the belly, or you might visualize these parts of the body going there. A moment to thank yourself for practicing and offering yourself this time to connect, to check in, offering yourself some self-care, listening, attention, maybe setting an intention for the week ahead, something you'd like to bring into your next practice or into the week. We'll close with one last breath, whatever you want this to be. Next inhale, no forcing, just inviting. And exhale, releasing back to the world around. Thank you for sharing your practice with me this morning. My name is Jennifer with Operation Remote Resilience. I hope you have a great week ahead. Signing off in health, resilience, and connection. Take care.